Let's get it. Let's get it. It's your boy Jay Reed. Got another guest on. Let's go. What it do?
How are you?
Hey, Ebony. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Hey, man. I know we late, but hey, better late than never.
Right? That's my motto.
Hey, that's fact. That's fact. So tell everybody how you got the rap name.
Um, that's just my name. My name is Ebony Maisha. I was named by my father, and he told me my name means Black Princess. So I'm gonna just stick with my original name because that's who I am. You know.
Okay, okay, facts, facts. You want to stick with that? What made you not get like a stage name or alias, like an alias or anything?
Because I am me. I wanted to stay true to who I am and who I really know who I am. I want to be Ebony Maisha. I'm not a character. I didn't feel it was a need to come up with a different name because I wanted to be true and authentic to who I am as a person.
Facts, facts. Feel like it's a lot of characters in the rap game.
Um, Possibly. I don't really know. I think everybody sometimes plays a role when it comes to, promoting themselves or doing certain things. So I can say it's probably like a 50-50 when it comes to characters. But I definitely will say that I feel that there's a lack of authenticity in the rap game for sure. I'll
I
say
feel like
that.
it's entertainment though. Why people expect rappers to be real? It's just entertainment at the end of the day.
I mean, true, it is entertainment, but I feel as if in order for you to like really connect to the people, I feel that you need to have something that is relatable to them instead of it just being a show, you know. Granted, it is entertainment, I understand, but also it's just like how can you get the people to connect to you and want to, be engaged with you as an artist?
Why should people stream your music and support you?
Why should people stream my music and support me?
Yeah.
Oh, because one, I am one of the dopest female rappers here in Chicago. Just not even just a rapper, I'm a singer as well, multi-talented. And I feel that people should definitely download and stream my music because it's gonna touch your soul. Like all my music, I feel is potentially relatable to my females and to my guys from Chicago too. So if you definitely go click my link in my bio, go hit at TTG featuring Anaya Mays. It's dope.
So you was born and raised in Chicago, right?
Born and raised.
What part of Chicago?
East side.
Now Chicago is probably one of the most dangerous neighborhoods, and then I believe I read something before. It's also one of the most dirtiest neighborhoods areas too, as well. Uh,
Dirty?
yeah, rats.
Rats? I think that's depending on where you go. But if you come over here with me, you're not there's no issue with that, sir. But when it comes to Chicago, Chicago is one of the most beautiful cities you've ever will witness. I'm not sure if you've been here before,
I
or
haven't
if
been
you
there
visit.
yet.
Well, you need to come because it's gonna change your whole perspective about what you've been reading and what you've been seeing. So that way you can come up with your own idea of how you feel about Chicago. It's beautiful. In spite of and despite all the things that's going on, Chicago is one of the best cities that you will ever experience. And I put my last on that.
Now, what celebrities are from the east side of Chicago?
She heard both.
Okay, okay, okay. That's it. Or what about Chance?
Chance not too far from the east side. He definitely represents 79th. Not too far. We over here we say state to lake is over east, so he definitely be part of that. But definitely mess with her.
And Lil
He'll
Bibby.
feel that. Yep, and baby.
Right, right. He don't even
Yep.
rap no more. He's a music executive now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Doing big things.
yeah, man. He helped Juice World become the star that we know and love now.
Yeah.
Uh, what are some of the the misconceptions of Chicago that the media spins out that the public may not know.
Media makes it seem as if Chicago is not a place that you can actually enjoy yourself and spend time, which is completely not true. It's the complete opposite. Excuse me. When it comes to my city and the representation that people try to give it, especially when it came to the whole Chirac, I think it was a misrepresentation, the misconcept as far as who Chicago is. And I wasn't appreciative of that being a Chicagoan myself, because in order for people to really understand who we are and what we are and how we represent ourselves, you definitely have to physically be here in order to get a better understanding.
Right, right. So they don't have like live shootouts and drive-bys, the ops get shot at and all that shit, right? They just
Chicago is Chicago, just like other places. People have they issues. Things happen, but for them to make it seem like it's not a livable city, that's false. That's not true at all.
You ever seen the shootout before?
I kind of drove through one, incidentally leaving class one day years ago. Was leaving class and something happened, but
What happened?
I'm not sure. I couldn't even tell you because it wasn't even my business.
Was you
I,
scared?
Not really, because I believe in God and I know God got me covered. I'm real strong in my faith, so I knew that whatever was happening was not towards me.
Was your heart beating fast? Was you nervous?
Slightly nervous. I was.
Damn. Yeah, because the media make it seem like the shootouts every day though, and the gang culture is so heavy though. Like, was you ever pressured to join a gang?
No, no. Fortunately, I wasn't necessarily had to be directly in that environment when it came to being raised in Chicago. My parents did their due diligence when making sure that I stay in as many activities as possible to keep myself entertained and focused on my goals. So yeah.
Right, right. One of my favorite artists of all time is Kanye West, and he's from the South Side of Chicago. How far is that from the East Side?
Oh, it's not far. So people might say, "Oh, there's not an east side," but it really is the east side. But we southeast, so we real close to what's considered the south side too.
Facts, facts. And R. Kelly, one of my favorite R&B singers of all time.
Yeah, R. Kelly,
Uh,
one of the greatest. That
when I
man's catalog is
he is the GOAT.
phenomenal.
He's the
Yeah,
he's the living and breathing GOAT.
his catalog is phenomenal.
Not only his catalog, his pen game, the song that he wrote for other artists, and the
Yeah.
careers that he made, and reinventing other artists' careers, just is impactful, impeccable. What's your thoughts on R. Kelly right now? He was on top of the world, and now he's getting stabbed and shanked with a pen in Chicago Correctional Facility right now. What's your thoughts on that? You believe he did it?
I don't even know anything about that to be honest. That's my first time hearing it from you when it came to R. Kelly. It's unfortunate if that happened. Not sure what provoked that situation, but for the most part, when it comes to like mainstream media or top, news topics and things of that nature, I can't even lie to you. I'm not even too much in the loop with it because I am over here in my own world, in my own zone, focused, getting things, cranking things out, working on music, working on other businesses. So I wouldn't even know to be honest.
Do you believe the allegation, though? I know you heard about all the allegations.
Um, from what I saw, I mean, I guess not really sure. Um, it's just challenging to touch or talk on specific topics when I necessarily don't know anything or the complete facts myself. It's hard for me to give an opinion or a thought when it comes to something that I feel like I haven't necessarily gained all the information from.
Would you do a song with?
But I do a song with him.
Would you do a song with Robert Kelly?
Yeah, probably for
Right.
sure.
Facts. You
Not
don't
gonna
know.
lie.
He
Not
wasn't
I don't
found
I don't
guilty.
I don't know, but I don't think that's an opportunity I would turn down. You
I
know,
mean, technically, he's innocent until proven guilty. Technically, he wasn't convicted of anything. These ain't nothing but allegations, allegedly. So, I mean, yeah,
allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Uh, you grew up in Chicago. Who are some of your favorite Chicago artists?
I love Dreezy. Gotta go with my females off the rip. Love Dreezy. Definitely used to listen to some Katie when she first was came out popping. Love some Chief Keef.
So,
Love me some Tink. Um, love G Herd.
mm,
Uh, definitely in my daily rotation. Um, so those are probably my top artists. Oh, I love Kanye too, and I listen to Chance. But right now, definitely been listening to Herb a little bit heavy.
he locked
Yeah.
down right now.
Like, oh, really?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, he locked down.
See, didn't know.
Oh, you be out. You don't really be outside, but you be inside. I forget. Uh, you
Yeah,
be.
sis be working.
What about Dirk though? You fuck with Dirk heavy down there?
Oh, I do listen to Dirk. I forgot all about Dirk for sure. Him and Lil Baby Project just dropped not that long ago.
I thought it
It's
was
some.
weak
It's
though.
you really did.
What you thought
No,
about it?
it's some heat on there. I think so. I haven't listened to everything, but I heard a few things, and I actually like both the artists individually as well.
Man, they cool. I mean, Dirk. I feel like Dirk been rapping for about 10 years going on. He came out same time Keith came out and Lil
Yeah.
Reese, but man, I just feel like Dirk had a resurgence. I feel like I don't know, this Keith put a battery in his back because the last year and the 2.5, he been really snapping, man.
Mm. He been going crazy, and I think Lil Baby been going crazy. That's probably why they did what they did together because they both been kind of like on top of their game lately.
Yeah,
Um,
the album was weak though. They should have saved that shit. They should have kept.
really,
Yeah,
I gotta double back on this to see how I feel about this.
that shit weak, bro. It's a bunch of hype. The album weak.
Mm,
The album weak. But that's just my humble opinion. How long you been
yeah.
rapping though? Like, how long you been on?
Um, I officially started rapping probably a year ago, but music has always been in my spirit and in my blood. My brother has uh my older brother used to rap, and unfortunately, it didn't go the way that we anticipated it. But when it came to music, music was always in my family. My father, my brother used to play the piano. But when it comes to rapping, about a year ago, singing, my entire life. Little kid, I'm asking for a whole drummer set, microphone, the whole set for Christmas so that I could get in front of the family performing because that's what I always wanted to do.
So when you was a kid, all your uncles and your mom and them be like, "Hey, Ebony, come sing that song," and they be drinking and getting
Yeah,
drunk.
yeah. Sometimes, definitely at my aunt Jenny house. She was the one who bought me the set. I remember going over there and just like on Christmas Day, setting up, having my brothers faking like they playing the guitar. Got one acting like they playing the drum because we would put on the show for the adults. Everybody came around. So, yep, I was that kid. Hey, come do that dance. Yeah, I was that kid.
How old you?
I'm actually 29.
Right. You remember the first song you ever wrote?
I do. It was called, what was the first song that I wrote? Why can't it come to my mind right now? Oh, it's called Welcome to the East Side.
Mm.
Haven't dropped it, but definitely anticipate on doing that sometime soon. It's a summer banger. It's
I
something
feel like,
you gotta ride down to on Lakeshore Drive, but that's some Chicago stuff. Ride down on Lakeshore Drive, see the skyline. Boy, what?
I don't know nothing about to say. I don't know, but I gotta go up there and get that. Uh, okay. I'm about to say this now. Do you feel like certain music you gotta drop during certain parts of the year to get the attention that it get? It does.
Um, Possibly, like the song that I was just talking about, "Welcome to the East Side." When you hear it, the feel is like a summertime shot vibe. So, because that vibe is what I'm getting from it, I want to make sure that I drop it during that specific season. Now, when it comes to my other music, if I feel like it's just something that needs to be put out at that time, I'm definitely putting it out. But for me, most of the time, it's just I'm going with however my spirit is telling me to go.
Facts. You remember the first song you recorded?
Yes. It was a cover of Shot Clock by LMA, and it was not the best that I could do. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I worked with a producer named Johnny Yayo, and he actually gave me some amazing pointers as far as when it came to working in the music industry or like you just like being an up and coming artist. Dope experience. And the first time I went and did that, even though I didn't do my absolute best, I was like, okay, sis, you could do this. You really can do this. Just give yourself some time.
How you know you did bad?
A constructive criticism with myself. So I got the song back and I actually listened to it and I critique myself. I study myself. And because I study myself, I'm able to allow myself to grow and work on where I messed up. So that's
Mm.
how.
Yeah, constructive criticism is very, very important. Especially,
Absolutely.
I feel like that's why a lot of artists can't make the certain music that they once made because they got too many yes men around them.
Mm, that's
Uh,
real. But you gotta be able to critique yourself as well, to be honest. You can't even necessarily rely on everyone else around you because only you really know how you want to present yourself.
mm. That's how I kind of understand how the fuck goddamn Chief Keef had dropped that sorry ass song recently, and Lil Durk and Lil Baby dropped that shit. That's how I know it's too many goddamn yes men around when they dropped that shit. I was like, too many homeboys in the studio and just letting people get away with bullshit.
Now, what song you talking about? Because I never heard of this either.
Come on, this new Chief Keef song?
Yeah.
Damn, I can't think of the name of this shit. Damn, my other phone did. I was gonna push over. I don't know, man. I heard it. I was like, this shit got to be the weakest shit, bro. I mean, it was
Mm.
bad. Then the worst part about it is Chief Keef is actually pronouncing words. I was like, what the fuck? When did
What
Chief
do
Keef
you?
start?
What's wrong with that?
Well, Chief Keef is never pronouncing words. I like when Chief Keef using one or two syllables in a sentence and goddamn mumbling and jumbling, whatever the fuck he do. The shit sounds good with him, though. Like, he started a whole new
But
way.
I was gonna say, but what about growth? What about change? You can't always expect people to stay in the same spot when it comes to their career, right?
That may be true, but it's kind of like when Chief Keef took off, Dirk was like down here.
Mm-hmm.
Now Dirk is up here. Chief Keef is like way low. I don't even think he can get like. I don't even think he can get hot against Keith. It's just
Mm.
he just hit rock bottom right now.
I don't know. I'm not gonna give up on the brother. Anything is possible. It's just, hey, time will tell for sure.
Would you do a song with Chief Keef?
Possibly, yeah.
Right. And then you did a song TTG. You always trying to go?
Say okay. So when I say I'm trying to go, it's not necessarily on no gang affiliated type stuff. I'm trying to go, meaning like I'm disciplined within myself. I'm making sure that I stand strong in who I am and my worth and knowing, I'm trying to go as far as I gotta make these moves, I gotta make stuff happen because of who I am and I'm an entrepreneur as well. So for me that's what TCG means.
Okay. What entrepreneur? What business investments you in? What kind of entrepreneurship you in?
So outside of me being a music artist, I am also a natural hair care provider. I'm licensed. I specialize in braiding children's hair, and I also cater to adults here as well. My page is Sweet Pea Chicago on Instagram as well if you want to check that out. But that is my other business venture as well.
Now they say Harris Chicken and Waffles is like some of the best places in Chicago. Like, what's some of the what's Chicago food known for? Like,
Chicago known for everything. Now, when it comes to our food, the food is impeccable. It is challenging to go out of town and find something that's gonna top Chicago food. Like I feel like we honestly are spoiled. But as of right now, when it comes to the food tip for me, I'm actually transitioning to being vegan. I'm vegetarian. So I used to do the Harold's chicken and waffles and all of that. Fat, not gonna lie, finger licking good. But now sister then raised it up a little bit higher, and now I'm a vegetarian working on being vegan. Been a vegetarian for about a little over a year at this point.
Now, what's the difference between vegetarian and vegan?
When it comes to being a vegetarian, you are still you just not consuming meat, but you're still consuming meat products, which is basically liquid meat, such as milk, cheese, anything that's in the dairy family, eggs. Um, that's how you kind of skate by with being a vegetarian. When it comes to vegan, you don't do anything that has you don't consume anything that is animal based. So no dairy, no eggs, no meat.
Where you gonna get that protein from? The supplements of protein.
Your vegetables have all your protein in it. If you go and look at some of the biggest animals, or the animals eat the vegetables themselves, and then you just consuming what they have within their muscles. Why not just go to the direct source? And in addition to that, you can have a lot of beans as well. Not that I'm saying that's all you gotta eat, but beans definitely help when it comes to protein too.
I can't eat all that shit. I'm be farting beans and shit.
Clean your
But
system out, brother. Might be what you need. You never know.
now, basically, you're on a plant-based diet. Is what you're saying?
Then.
What made you take this? What made you take this journey right here? Experience on this journey.
I have always had weight issues when growing up. And in all honesty, when it comes to taking yourself seriously, there's no better way to do that but to show discipline in some area of your life. So I showed myself discipline when it came to my eating habits. Outside of that, there has been instances where I just felt as if the food wasn't necessarily agreeing with me anymore. And I'm a real spiritual person, and I actually care about the environment and earth and other animals as well. So I felt that I'm doing an injustice on my part when it comes to consuming them, because I worked at a grocery store, right? I was a manager of a department, and we were having cases of slaughtered chicken, like cases. I'm seeing chicken that looks like they went through hell. And I was seeing how um, much was being killed just for the consumption of people. To me, it wasn't necessary anymore. So I decided to take myself out of that equation. Plus, I have a sister who is a vegan chef. Her name is Chef Nat at Green Bites. Um, she has also been a huge influencer when it came to me taking this transition seriously as well.
So, oh wow, okay,
Mm-hmm.
right. No meat at all.
Nah,
No meat. Okay, except men meat, right?
nah. I'm off men right now.
You off man?
Strictly business.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
This
goodness.
is strictly
Oh
business.
my goodness. Women get their heart broken. They say strictly business.
Oh no, it's not even about a heartbreak, because heartbreak gonna happen. That's life. I'm okay with that. I'm learning to roll with the punches. But what I will say is relationships require a lot, or just dealing with people require a lot for you to give. What are you rolling your ass for? Because you
I'm
know
just
that's the
listening.
truth. Because you
I'm
probably
listening.
a lot yourself. But anywho, so relationships is a lot, and right now I don't have it in me to give. So I'm off men. I'm off meat. I'm on business. I'm on soldier mode.
You're on soldier mode.
Yeah,
TTG.
trying to
Right.
go.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Women say that though, but I feel like this right here. You gonna need somebody. Everybody get lonely at night, but what is you gonna do to help you with it?
Um, so it just depends on what's your ultimate goal, what you want. Um, there's been plenty of nights where I've felt lonely, but that was just a temporary feeling. So it changed, and I was okay. Next day came, feelings went away. It's a whole new day.
But you're gonna be 50 years old one day.
That don't
That's
mean
when
I said I'm off them right now. I ain't safe forever. You never know what could happen. But I just said right now, I'm not trying to. Nah, I'm not trying to be the single woman for the rest of my life. That's not what I want to do. I was raised in a household with my mother and my father, so I completely believe in a union.
Right, right.
But
What
right
you say?
now, nah,
Hot girl summer.
nah.
Right, right.
Depend on what's your definition of hot girl summer. What's your definition of hot girl summer?
Yeah, I had the same definition
Whatever
all
I
the other.
say.
I have the same definition all the other females have.
Um, so my hot girl summer would be definitely being outside, spending some time with my people, creating memories, and getting to the work. I'm not really trying to be out here lollygagging because people also forgot that COVID's still around. I understand, states might have lifted off their ban or whatever the case may be, but COVID is still here and alive. And I'm gonna make sure I take precaution with that. So y'all might have to catch me another time outside.
Now, goddamn it, COVID been going here almost. COVID ain't going nowhere no time soon. So you had to get rolled with the punches, like you just said. Get with it, get lost, goddamn. So how have you been handling COVID with your love
um,
life?
with my love life,
Yeah,
um, it ain't one. When it comes to COVID, COVID affected other things such as my work, but with me being able to work for myself, I just left my job with working with somebody else. COVID actually was, in my opinion, a blessing for me because it definitely pushed me to a different level and required more from me that I really wanted for myself.
right, right. And what you doing for yourself again?
I'm a natural hair braider,
Natural hair
natural
birth.
hairstylist. Yeah,
And you do that
specializing in
full.
kids.
And you do that full time.
Absolutely. It's called Sweet Pea Chicago. SWEETP Chicago.
So you
Right
haven't
here
been
on
dating. So
Instagram.
you haven't been dating during COVID and that.
A little here and there, but no,
That's serious.
no.
Basically, what you're saying is nobody you took serious or you found attractive yet.
I ain't say that either. I ain't say that either. All I said was no.
Facts, facts, facts. Facts, right, right. And what's your favorite freestyle on your IG right now?
Um, what it was, I can't think of the title of the song right now, but it was definitely um Lil Baby's beat.
Something
I
proof.
can't. Yeah, yeah, that was it. That's it. Cause like we stated earlier, I'm 29 years old, and for some reason, this year, and that's why I'm really off people right now, in a sense, because this year real personal for me, super personal. When you have a heart like mine, you got a real giving spirit. So right now, I'm just gonna give to myself, and I got something to prove to myself. That's my favorite one. I had definitely just came out of like some weird situation at the time too that helped influence that, and I was like, oh yeah, that shit go hard. That
Right, right.
that
You
shit
came
go
out of a
hard.
situation. Out of situation ship.
Nah, situation.
That's the same thing, ain't it?
No, nope. Just
Right,
a
right.
just a situation that I had came out of, and it influenced me. Did you listen to it?
I heard some of it. I don't think I listened to the whole thing. It was kind of long though. I listened
It
to some.
wasn't really.
I listened to some. It was
Okay, so
cool.
what you listen to?
You put me on the spot now. I listen to so far.
Absolutely.
You listen to so far gone. TDG. And beatbox.
Oh, okay. That's my second fave.
You try to put me on the spot like that. You try to, well, you try to get. You can't get me. I stay ready. So anyway, uh,
Okay.
I stay ready. You can't come get the boy. You gotta come harder than that. But
Okay. But you didn't even know though.
what I ain't know what.
You say you ain't listen to the song.
I think I listened to some. I
Okay.
can't remember about off verbatim, but I heard it was cool.
Okay.
Now it sounds like to me though, Ebony. It sounds like you just love a lot hard.
I love a lot hard.
You just love hard.
I do.
Yeah, that's why you got walls up.
I do. I don't have no walls. No, I got walls. I ain't gonna even lie. Let's
Sound
keep
like
it.
you got walls though. I
Let's
don't know
keep
you
let's
personally.
let's keep it. No, I do. I kind of do for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, I do love hard. So when it comes to who I choose to love, it is real selective.
Right.
Real selective.
Fact.
But
Fact.
how do I sound like I have walls?
I'm just saying how you was talking just now. I can just tell how a woman talk. When a woman say, I'm focused on my business, I'm focused on school, focus. When basically what you're saying is right now, you love her, you got your heart broken. So you going to take this right here is going to take the place of your man, your
Oh,
career.
I ain't no. That's you perceived it that way. Everybody entitled to that, but no, that's not what I mean. Nah, it ain't. I'm not no black woman scorn or nothing like that. I don't want to come off
I ain't
that,
say all that now. I ain't say
but
you.
that's how I took it when you said that. I'm like, nah, we ain't all that. But yeah, I
You got
just have
scorn, you
to
just
take
exhausted.
for sure,
Just exhausted.
for sure.
You feel like love is a dangerous game.
Um, no, it's a critical thinking game. No.
All right, now critical thing. I ain't heard that word since school. Why you said that?
Because you got to be smart about what you're doing, especially when you deal with people. You have to be extremely mindful of who you're dealing with, what they've been through, and communication is important as well. So you got to critically think when you're communicating with someone because it could be what you say, how you say it, whatever the case may be, that affects the communication that you have with the other person.
How long it take you to come up with a song?
Lately, uh, I could probably really come up with a song in like a day.
Why so long?
That's really not that long, in my opinion. But I have multiple things I do. So I might get distracted, who knows? But to me, a day ain't really too long. And if you really want to have some substance to your work, in my opinion, you should take your time. You want to make sure that you're creating something that is going to last uh for a lifetime because I don't want to create music that's just hot for right now. I want to create something that 10 years later you go back to this song and it's just like, oh man, you know.
Right, right. You want to create better art. Uh, yeah. That's what I get though. When you create music, you always want to take your time and make the best product available,
Hmm.
product possible. Uh, you write all your music, or you got ghostwriters help people to help you write now, or you just come with it natural.
No, I write all my own work. Lately I've been on this whole freestyle kick, which is real new to me. And that's been kind of fun too. But nah, no ghostwriters. I write all my own lyrics
This
because
is,
everything that I want to portray is something that I personally, went through.
but this the thing is right here though. A lot of people can rap, but people make good songs though? Do you feel
Hmm.
like it's harder to make? It's anybody can rap and put lyrics together and freestyle on the beat,
Hmm.
but can you create a song? Can you actually make a song people can dance to, people can feel some type of way to, and make history? Don't you feel like that's a little bit more difficult?
For sure, because especially in the way that music has been going nowadays, people don't even seem to create a full body of work anymore. They tend to usually just create a single that's something that's quick and something that's gonna hit real quick. But I think that it's still possible, when it comes to making something that's real influential and that's going to be long lasting. I think it's still possible. I think it's just that as of right now, it's gonna be a different way when it comes to music because everything gets played out at a certain time, and history kind of repeat itself in a sense. So I feel that that type of music that we are longing for, especially that good love music, man, it's already making a comeback.
I can't say okay. Ain't nobody making good love music like Robert Kelly. Robert Kelly's the goat, bro. Ain't nobody. Trey Songz can't touch him. Chris Brown can't touch him. Ain't nobody touching that motherfucker, man. He the GOAT, bro. So R&B music is dead. I've been saying it for the longest.
You
R&B.
think so? You don't listen to no R&B?
I do listen. I love R&B. I mean, I like R&B. I like some of Bryson Tiller music. I'm not saying it's not whack, but it's not music that I see me listening to another 10, 15 years. Like R. Kelly makes songs
Mm.
that came out in '93. I was just listening to a song the other day earlier. I was listening to 12 play, fourth quarter, 12 play, and I was bumping that shit. And that shit came out in '93. Song old, album old as shit. And I'm still bumping it like it was yesterday. I don't see no R&B artists that can do that. They don't. I don't see them have an album or music that can stand the test of time. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
You agree?
No, no. But at the time, I still feel like because to me it feels like you have all hope is lost, and to me, I'm like it's still a possibility for it to happen. You never know; it could be me. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I think that it could definitely happen.
I
I
just feel
really
like,
do.
man, we ain't really got no R&B songs we can play at cookouts or weddings no more. Not in this generation.
Mm. Because ain't nobody really talking about love for real no more. Ain't nobody really talking about family. Well, kind of in a sense, but not the way that music used to be. You know what I'm saying?
All about that wop, shaking ass, and thought shit.
And shoot 'em up, bang bang. What you try to say? It was just thought shit. No, it's niggas out here talking about. Excuse me. It's men out here talking about just killing stuff too. But like I said, everything has its time. Music is gonna change. Music is always changing. Everything is forever changing.
I mean,
So.
Lil Durk talking about dead ops. He been rapping about dead ops for 10 years. Him and Chief Keef, Tuka, they've been talking about smoking that same Tuka blunt for 10 years, damn near. So I guess, hey, uh, yeah. So I mean, right. Have you ever dated a broke nigga before?
What? What kind of question is that? No,
You never dated no man with less money than you?
no,
Okay. Okay.
no.
Okay.
I had to think
So
about that, but no.
when you post pics with money, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
When a man posts pics for money, um, honestly, I just be like, oh, okay, yeah, keep scrolling because I'm not. It's like whatever float they boat. If it make them feel good, it make them feel good. Whoever they attract is whoever they attract. But it's to me, for me, it's it don't do it.
They don't be like, ooh, I'm gonna click the rest of his pictures and see what he's doing.
No.
What will get your attention on the gram?
What will get my attention? I guess something that shows something of substance, meaning more so they could kind of represent or portray their morals and their values.
Like what?
Um, it could be spiritual, it could be family, it could be anything when it comes to respect, it could be something when it comes to like self care or self help, um, things along those lines. But it definitely ain't no man in the picture with just money.
Mm, okay, so you like the conscious guys, self-conscious.
Why would don't you want somebody that's like conscious, in their mind, in their thoughts, um, real in tune, definitely focus on what's going on. For sure, I would want a man who's able to lead, so I'm gonna need him to be conscious because you can't lead if you ain't conscious.
Are you submissive to the man?
The man got to give me a reason to submit.
You ain't found nobody to be submissive to yet.
Next question.
If you don't make it as a rapper, what's your backup plan? I like how you dodging my question, man. You dodging.
uh, what if I don't make it as a rapper or singer or artist?
Yeah.
My next plan is I don't know. Ain't no other plan. This is the plan. I'm always gonna have my hands in something, but this is one of my ultimate top goals. In addition to me being a natural hair care provider.
Mm, right. I mean, you always gotta have a plan B though.
Do you? Because if you got a plan B, then that means you don't believe in your plan A. So do you fully believe in yourself to execute your plan?
Yeah, but this music industry is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I mean, there's very few people in the world, very few percentage of people that's in the industry. And, a lot of people who get there
Mm-hmm.
can't maintain it. They can't handle it. Type
Mm-hmm.
shit because there's so much competition. It's a highly competitive sport.
Mm.
Right.
I agree. I hear you. I hear you.
Oh,
But
right,
but for me, I think everything is literally just perspective.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. And I seen you lost a lot of weight on that, man, on your page.
Yeah.
You ain't got no lipo or nothing. It's just all natural. Lost how you lost it.
Went vegetarian. Cut out the
Yes.
meat. Now I'm cutting out the dairy.
Mm,
Yeah.
interesting. You stopped eating out too.
No, I still was eating out. Just not as much because when it comes to being vegetarian or being vegan, sometimes you got it's slim pickings. But there's still things called vegan junk food because even though I might be vegan or I might be vegetarian, depending on how I choose to eat that day, it's still bad choices in the sense that's out here. But like literally, it's all natural. I just decided to take away the meat out of my diet, and boom, there it is.
How much weight you lost?
I want to say 80 pounds.
Damn, that's significant.
Yeah,
Damn, that man must
yeah.
be really. That man must be. You got motivated by that man. You got determined to lose that weight. You was like, I'm gonna drop this shit off.
That's the funny thing. It was not even a man that motivated me. You know what really motivated me in addition to that?
What motivated you?
Getting the hell up out of working for somebody else.
Damn.
I stood in my own way for way too long. So uh, I decided to make a change. When nobody else influential in that besides who I wanted to see myself be and represent myself, especially for those in my family.
It's very impressive though, because usually when a woman lose that kind of weight and working out like that, I don't know, they either training for the Olympics or they just got out of a bad breakup and they just trying to prove to their ex that showing what they missing on, or they just feeling motivated. So,
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't no revenge body. Because if I would have, that would have been years ago if I would have had a revenge body. But no, it wasn't. It was just literally all me and just wanted to be able to accomplish everything I want to accomplish. When you got that dead weight on you, it's hard for you to move.
you feel a lot better now for losing
Oh,
80 pounds.
absolutely. And we
Mm,
gonna keep going.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That's interesting. You feel like that man, the next man you be in a relationship with, got to be vegan for it to work? Or?
probably for sure. It's hard, especially if um they anticipate on me cooking them a meal. Because if I'm cooking you a meal, it's gonna be vegan. But different strokes for different folks.
So
So it'll
interesting.
be easier to have a partner who is vegan already.
Right. And I see you're a mother, so how is motherhood impacting your rap journey right now?
Yeah, I'm a mother to two beautiful girls. I got a 5-year old and I got an 8-year old. And being a mom is just figuring out how to juggle like all the different hats that's required of me. So when it comes to being a mom and being ahead of my music, I just gotta work around my kids' schedule. Just to be honest, that might mean I'm up late writing, recording on my own. That might mean I'm getting up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, depending on, so I can make sure I'm writing down my music, getting whatever I need to get out, so I can tend to me. But um, ain't no excuse. It's just working with what I got.
Right. Two beautiful women. So, how has it changed you for the better?
Being a mom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other influential part behind me and my weight loss. I want to like I said, I want to represent myself to my children in the way that I want them to see themselves. And I can't ask of them to be anything if I'm not representing that myself. So I have to be the mold and the model for them. So they're my everyday motivators.
Well, interesting. Are your children vegan?
In between, they vegetarian. They sometimes, depending on who they're with, sometimes unfortunately, but for the most part, when they went mama, they are definitely vegetarian. Get them, they get 3 hot meals a day.
What the hell, they in jail?
No, but they mama cook for them. She gonna make sure them babies eat
Why 3 meals a day? Why I gotta
breakfast, lunch,
particular?
and dinner.
Damn, I'm from jail shit right there. They get snacks in between, or that's allowed.
Yeah, they get snacks. So how's that jail stuff? They eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I mean, they would do it 3 hots in the cot. 3 hot, in a 3 hot meals in the cotton bed. It's very interesting though. You must be cook every day.
I got to.
That's,
Yep. Cooking 3 times a day sometimes.
mm,
Yeah.
if you get tired of doing that sometimes,
Of course. Of course.
just come with being a mother, ain't
Of course. It comes with the territory, but
it?
at the end of the day, it is nothing I can't handle. So
It's very, it's very. Why do you feel like the honeymoon phase in relationships always go away quick?
the honeymoon phase. I think it's just because people tend to mm, rush into things.
Mm-hmm.
So you have some sort of like expectation of how you envision the relationship potentially going. And I say usually by that third month, that's when like stuff kind of hit the fan, or you get to like see people for who they really are or what they've dealt with. Um, but I think that's really the reason people have expectations for how things should go, and then when it don't go that way, it's over with,
The true color start to show, ain't they can't hide it no more.
right?
It's easy to fake the funk though the first couple of dates though.
But see, I don't even think that's the thing. I think people are really still like true to who they are, even at the beginning of the relationship or dating or whatever you want to call it. I think it's the truth. I think that as time progresses and you get to be with that person a little bit more and see different things and have different conversations, it's going to be impactful and influential as to what's going to happen or how you all handle or manage adversity, I guess, that, comes into the relationship.
Right, right, right. Yeah, but I feel like first time, people gonna bring their best foot forward. Then, we ain't gonna see a different side of them. They extra nice. And all that shit.
But I don't know. I don't know. I think even if that person is nice at the beginning, they still nice during the whole process too. It's just sometimes things happen that kind of make that person or their niceness step back a little bit. But that don't mean that they're not truly that person.
What's your most toxic trait?
uh, I am spoiled,
So you want everything your way?
basically.
So you're a spoiled brat, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm spoiled.
Who got you like that? Your father? Mother?
My father and my mother, but mainly my daddy.
Oh, you was a daddy's girl.
Yeah, I'm a daddy's girl, and I'm the
You
baby. I'm the baby of the three. So,
used to everything going your way.
yep, the baby and the only girl.
So you usually having all the attention on you.
Yeah,
I know your type. I know that type.
you don't know that type. You don't know me.
I ain't saying I know you. I just said I know that type. So
What's that type?
they just seek attention. They throw fits when things don't go their way. That's a whole different conversation in itself, right there. Right there. That's a whole conversation itself.
Okay, but real quick, what's throwing a fit? What's considered throwing a fit in your opinion?
I don't know. I don't know if it, I don't know. People got different temper tantrums, shit like that. You know, shit don't go your way type shit. You know, just
Like they stumping or
a little
they.
bit of that could be stumping, you know, type shit. Goddamn, you know,
Oh,
get
okay.
mad, may not want to talk to you for a couple of days or the whole day, shit like that.
Mm.
That sound familiar?
No.
Right.
Nah, I might just need a second to process my feelings. So I might do a whole day of, slide. But I'm not gonna stump or nothing like that. No. Mm-mm.
So basically, if it's your husband or your man, really got to bring it type shit.
If he gotta bring it, oh for sure. But I'm gonna still be working on myself as well. Cause even though I might be quote unquote a spoiled brat, I ain't gonna stay that way forever.
But how you gonna
Cause,
change
cause
that? Like you
every, cause
can't be like
everybody
that.
not everybody not gonna receive that. Like you an adult, who don't want to accept you in your spoiled brat ways and you having a sense of tantrum? I don't even want to deal with that myself as an adult.
But
So
how
I
you gonna
wouldn't
change
even
that
want
though?
nobody. What do you mean? If I could
You
recognize it, if I recognize it, I could change it. If
know,
you recognize anything within yourself, you got the ability to change it. That's if you want to change it. So because that's something I want to change, I'm definitely gonna change it.
not necessarily. That's good. The first thing is admitting when you have a problem or issue at hand. Well, that's another thing. That ain't no problem you have. That's the issue. The
That's
issue.
it's an
The
issue.
issue. So, but the second thing is you gotta figure out what you gonna do to stop the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So basically, you used to not hearing the word no. I'm assuming.
no, not even that. No, I hear no. It's just I can't even really think of a situation as to when I threw a tantrum or
So you admitted you did do that.
I had a fit. What, like kicking and stuff?
Well,
N-
I don't know how you do your fits
No.
and stuff.
So like my tantrum might be I'm getting off the phone because I don't want to talk right now because I got an attitude.
Or put them on the block list.
Now, if you on a block list, I don't mess with you.
Okay, okay. So you ain't never gonna block somebody, then block them again, type shit.
Yeah, but we don't. I
You
no
don't want
longer reside there.
you don't want to say too much,
Nah,
too toxic.
nah, no, I'm not toxic.
Nah, I ain't
Not
saying you
you
toxic.
talking about? You saying doing that is toxic? The
Yeah,
whole blocking, unblock. Oh, for sure, for sure. You need to make your mind up. What is you gonna do, baby? Either you gonna be here or you not. So yeah, definitely toxic.
now I feel like your man got to have more money than you
And why is that?
because you spoiled. Bro. I don't feel like you could be with a man who's making far significantly less than you. Though.
Um, Granted, I like gifts. I like, things of that
Like
nature.
you like to go, you like a man to pay for an expense paid trip, courtesy on him.
That would be nice, but I could do it for myself too. That's the difference.
No, no,
Like,
no, 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 no,
so the
no.
only wait, let me explain. The thing is like I would love to have a man, I guess, who makes more money than me, but when it comes to being spoiled through materials, that's not who I am. Like I want it. Don't I ain't saying I don't want the gifts now, but what I'm saying is that's not all I need.
Now
I need more. Hmm.
those gifts gonna cost you though.
Yeah. But you give, you receive. I receive, I give.
But it's better to give than receive though.
Of course.
You feel me?
But people take advantage of that too. So you can't always be giving.
Mm. How much more money before I let you go? How much more money do that man have to make to be with
I don't know. Questions that need answers. Huh? I honestly don't know.
you?
I honestly don't know. Those are questions that need answers. I have to think about that.
I feel. I wouldn't want to answer that question too. You gonna lie right now? I wouldn't want to give out too much either. Expose myself either. Just want to answer enough. I
Yeah, I don't
respect
know.
it.
I don't know.
Hey man, I appreciate you stopping by.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Any shout outs, anything?
You said what?
Any shout
That's
outs, anything?
that was that accent that just made all the words like him. Any shout outs?
Oh, you like my accent?
I got I got a couple of different shout outs. Got a shout out to Green Bites by Now. That's my vegan sister in Chicago. Make sure y'all check out here on Instagram. My sister Flourish. I think you did an interview with her as
Yeah.
well. Up and coming actress out of Chicago, based in Atlanta right now. I want to shout out myself, Sweet Pea Hair Boutique, specializing in natural hair care when it comes to our babies because their crowns mean the most to them as well. Confidence is key. I also want to give a shout out to my cousin, Confidently Fit. She is one of the reasons how I've been able to keep my health in check too. She's a personal trainer. She's got a lot of men's and women's wear when it comes to fitness apparel too. So those just a few people I want to shout out right now. Oh, and my brother, Big Bean Head Ass. I don't know if he watching this, but uh, I guess I give a shout out to him too. I love him. He mean a lot to me. He'd be like, you ain't gonna shout out everybody, but you ain't gonna shout out me. So I'm gonna shout out my big brother too.
Hey man, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
It was great. It was good. You enjoyed it.
I did. I did.
I like
Cool
how you.
experience.
I like how you was curving some of them questions though. That's real nice.
I mean, I don't know if I was, or was I just giving the response I was able to give?
We're gonna go with that second part you just said.
Okay.
Hey man, appreciate you, man. Much love to you.
All right. Have a good one.